Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, talking to you guys over a free-for-all in the hard hat. Hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay. It's not what I'm going to be talking about, but I will just say I have a ACR with kick and silencer, and I got my specialist point streaks on here. It's a 30 and 5, so that's a 6 KD. Anyway, let's get started talking about what I want to talk about here. And basically, I'm going to start it off by talking about the video I posted yesterday. So if you guys didn't see, I posted a video yesterday called How to Get Big on YouTube. Basically, I kind of outlined what rules I follow when posting a video, what I would suggest to other people, what they focus on when making content. It was kind of directed at people who have channels right now, who are trying to get noticed, who are trying to build an audience, and it was kind of the rules that they should follow to do that. And it went over really great, over 200 views in the first 24 hours, which is way more than I usually get. 20 likes, which is just really great support, guys. Thank you so much. But I got a lot of comments on it asking me, hey, would you suggest, do you think it's too late for me to get into YouTube? Should I get into YouTube? I'm not having too much time on it in my hands. I have basketball and stuff like that, but do you think that I should get into YouTube, blah, blah, blah? Lots of people are asking me different questions, and really, I couldn't answer them for you. I can't go to your channel and tell you whether or not you should make YouTube videos or not, because if you guys went to my first channel, I would guarantee in an instant you would tell me, no, I shouldn't be making YouTube videos, because to be honest, they sucked. But I got better. But so I'm pretty much going to give you guys the tools that you need to find out for yourself whether you guys should be making YouTube videos or not. So here we go. I pretty much boiled it down to 3 points, 3 things that you need to ask yourself and figure out whether you're willing to do those 3 things to kind of be successful on YouTube, and whether or not you should, or whether or not you think you would fit in YouTube. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing you want to make sure is that you have time. There was somebody telling me that should they go for, they have the possibility of getting a basketball scholarship, should they make YouTube videos instead? Dude, no. That's like saying, should I be sensible or should I try and win the lottery every day in my life? No, don't do YouTube if you have the possibility of actually doing something extremely successful and frankly way more difficult. If you have like the talent to become some basketball player, go for that, get your scholarship, go to post-secondary education, do that good stuff. But make sure you have the time for it. If you guys want to do YouTube, make sure you have some spare time. I do extracurriculars as well as school, so I have to make time for YouTube. It's difficult for me to get enough time to make daily videos, but I fit it in because it's a hobby for me. It's something I really enjoy. So anyway, let's get on to the second thing. You want to make sure that you have the equipment necessary to make YouTube easier for you. I really hate suggesting it to people, but you're gonna need to go into at least HD. If you don't have the money lying around but you really want to do YouTube, go for a Dazzle or something like that. If not, I highly suggest going for a Roxio if you really don't have the money lying around. But then if you do have a little bit of extra change, an extra 60 bucks, go for something like a Blackmagic Intensity Pro or Blackmagic Intensity Shuttle. I have a Hauppauge HD PVR. I don't suggest it because the Blackmagic Intensity Pro and or Shuttle are cheaper, as well as they have HDMI inputs. Anyway, so make sure you have the equipment for that. Make sure you have a good enough mic. Make sure that your computer, don't go out and buy like some $1,000 computer. A laptop does just fine. You're just going to need to spend a little bit of extra time when you're editing your videos. So from there, let's go on to the third and final thing. You're going to need to make sure that you enjoy YouTube, guys. You need to make sure that you're here for the proper reasons, because every channel that I've ever started had a rocky start, guys. It has always been a rocky start. And it's difficult to kind of get out of that slump. Your first dozen, 2 dozen, maybe even 3 dozen videos are probably only going to get 15, 10 views at times. And you're going to need to kind of push through that by enjoying what you're doing. For me personally, I started YouTube as a hobby. And it still is a hobby for me. It's something that, like I was saying, you need to invest money into it. Personally, because I look at it as a hobby, I don't see a problem investing $100, $200 into it. It's no different than somebody that wants to play soccer investing money into cleats or a uniform. You need to look at it as something that you enjoy. If you don't enjoy making videos, if all you're looking at is subs and views, you might need to either rethink your priorities, or maybe YouTube isn't the best decision for you as a hobby. But anyway, hopefully you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from. Ask yourself these 3 questions if you're wondering whether you should make videos or not. If you're in here for money or getting a partnership or something like that as your priority, it's probably not the best decision for you. But if you enjoy making videos and entertaining people, then you guys are probably going to fit in very well. Anyway, I'm the doctor, and I'm out. Peace.